So given it's spooky season, and I love a good scary story, many of you while on stream told me that you would like me to react to scary stories and watch them. Today, I thought we might do something a little different. I am going to read a couple scary stories to you. Now, when I read them, I am going to edit in some visuals and just things that really bring you into the world. I will tell you these are true stories, and they are scary. So you've been warned, and I love you very much. Also know, I am going to turn on my scary story reading voice because my natural voice is not very compelling when I'm reading a scary story because I already did this video once and I don't have a lot of time to do multiple times, and it was terrible. It basically sounded like a guy from Indiana trying to sound scary, which doesn't really help when you are 50% hick. So I will be using my California, Los Angeles speaking voice that I use whenever I meet with people, so they don't automatically write me off because they think that I can't speak well. I hope you have fun with this. I love you all very much. It's time to get spooky. When I was in high school, I was babysitting for this family I had never babysat before. They kind of had an eerie house, just kind of disorganized, but with these weird masks everywhere. There are 3 kids, and it's probably about 10 p.m. It was kind of windy outside, and the power went out. I was a little freaked out because I was really unfamiliar with the house and didn't know the kids very well. Since TV was no longer an option, I was trying to think of things to do with them. The eldest girl, Jillian, started going through my purse and pulled out my camera. We were just taking pictures for about half an hour when the parents came home around 12:30, and then I went home. The next morning, I went through the camera. I started to look at all the pictures that we had taken, and in the background, there was a man looking through the glass door to the backyard in every single picture. I came home pretty late one night, and my roommate's bedroom was already shut. I assumed she was sleeping already, but I saw something out of the corner of my eye in the kitchen. I said her name, but she didn't answer. I didn't think anything of it, so I walked into my room, and before I turned the light on, something whispered, "I'm still here." I turned on the light in my room, but nothing was there. So I turned on every light in my house and knocked on my roommate's door. Eventually, it opened, but she wasn't there. So I left her light on too and slept with all the lights on. When she came back the next morning, I asked her if she was messing with me, and she started to cry, saying she left because something was in the house and she had to get out. My great aunt lived way out in the boonies by an old southern prison. This was before most people had TV, so she had been listening to the radio and found out that a violent rapist had escaped from the prison nearby. She walked into her room and had one of those old saggy mattresses and felt something under the bed. She said something didn't feel right, and she slowly got off the bed and called the police. When they arrived, they found the man under her bed, holding a knife from her kitchen.